Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends of freedom for all, victory over communism is possible. This victory is a precondition for more humane 21st century. I have a name, Jan Figel, that previously belonged to my young uncle Jan, brother of my father. In his 26 years as a young teacher, opposing the totalitarian methods of the newly established non-democratic system, during one tragic night in 1953, he was eliminated by the secret service of Stalin in Czechoslovakia. This was the destiny of many dissidents, first of all people of faith. When I was born 7 years later, I have received uncle's name Jan, in memory of the missing person in our family, to remember the victim of state power. Communist regimes are based on violence and propaganda, on force and lies. It propagated social revolution through class struggle. According to Marx and his followers, religion is opium of masses. Formally, they recognize religious freedom, but in reality, they try to eliminate it from the public sphere. Under the communist system, a single state ideology replaces the plurality of religions and worldviews. Ladies and gentlemen, religious freedom is an absolutely central human right. It is a litmus test of all other human rights, because when this central right is abused, other rights are abused as well. Under communist regimes, religious freedom suffers the most. International law defines it as a freedom of thought, freedom of conscience, and freedom of religion. When these deepest dimensions of one's personal freedom are not respected, human dignity is disrespected. And the same applies to subsequent freedoms, such as freedom of expression, freedom of press, freedom of assembly, freedom of association, and so on. There is a nexus between dignity and religious freedom. A team of historians led by Stephen Courtois in their Black Book of Communism enumerates crimes of communism worldwide. Numbers of victims reach 85 million. This is the cruel, bloody account of Stalin, Mao Zedong, Pol Pot, and other communist dictators. They were atheistic, secularist people attacking civilizational value of religion and faith in line with Marx, Engels, and Lenin. Communist ideology resulted in very oppressive regimes. People everywhere desire to live in freedom and dignity. It is our brotherly obligation to share our living hope with those who are discriminated against or persecuted by inhumane, violent, totalitarian regimes. Hope lies neither in an oppressive collectivism nor in unlimited, selfish individualism. Hope flourishes when the dignity of everyone, everywhere, is respected, where integral humanism prevails and brings justice and a common good to all. Dear friends, in my mind, my heart, and activities, I stand with the Universal Peace Federation in its struggle for justice and true religious freedom. I firmly stand with those freedom fighters who are convinced that victory over communism is possible and it is inevitable for more humane 21st century. Thank you all for raising your voice in defense of the persecuted, the defenseless, and the voiceless.